Okay, well, remember, when you look at this, we've got all the different factors here. Remember, this is two possibilities. This is two possibilities. This is two possibilities. Okay, this is two possibilities. That's a lot. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 possibilities. Okay, since there's something in front of the x squared, what I would suggest is rather than factoring, because it doesn't work that quick, I would use the quadratic formula. Minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And remember in this one, a is equal to 2, b is equal to 5, and c is equal to negative 12. Okay, well, let's write out the quadratic formula with parentheses, because I always want to do that to make sure that I don't mess up the signs. Okay? And let's plug in. I know that b is 5 and 5, a is 2 and 2, c is negative 12. I love the quadratic formula. Man, it's so nice the way it works. Okay, minus 5 plus or minus the square root of 25, and that's going to make a plus because I got two negatives there. 8 times 12 is 96, plus 96, all over, teachers, beautiful. Negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 121. For those of you who know your times tables, you will know that that's going to be negative 5 plus or minus 11 over 4. Now remember, this whole time, there's been an x equals out here. X equals, x equals, x equals. That's exactly what we want to know. X equals, okay? Now here at the last bit, we're going to write x equals negative 5 plus 11 over 4, and x equals negative 5 minus 11 over 4. Okay? Now, that means that x is going to equal negative 5 plus 11 is 6 over 4, and that reduces to 3 over 2. That's one of them. And then here, x is equal to negative 16 over 4, right? Which means that x is equal to negative 4. So, my solution, and I'll go back up here, okay, x equals 3 over 2, comma, negative 4. But you know what? Whenever we have more than one solution, we write them in increasing order from least to greatest. So negative 4, comma, 3 over 2. Boy, that's beautiful. I would always, when I'm solving a quadratic, if it has something in front of the x squared, I always use the quadratic formula because it just spits it out so nice and simple for us. Okay? That's a nice job. Let's see if there's another one here. Oh, look. Oh, I'm glad this is here. Caution, caution, red light, flashing. Never transform an equation by dividing by an expression containing a variable. Okay? Notice that in example 4, the solution 0 would have been lost if both sides of 2y times 9y squared plus 12y plus 4 equals 0 had been divided by 2y. If you divide by 2y on both sides, you see you don't get that 0 solution, right? It just goes away and you lose it. That would be bad, okay? Never divide both sides of an equation that has a variable on it. Don't do it. Okay, solve the cubic equation. Well, the first thing I have to do is I have to get them in the right order, right? 18y cubed plus 24y squared plus 8y is equal to 0. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out everything that I can. I know that 2 goes into both of them. 4 does not, so that's it. So 2y goes into both of them. 2y times 9y squared plus 12y plus 4 is equal to 0. Now, you know what? I've got something in front of the y squared here. I'm tempted to use the quadratic formula, but just before I do, I want to see, is this possibly a perfect square? Well, this is definitely 3y, and this is 2. The question is, if I double the product, do I get 12y? And I do. So that's perfect. That means that this is 2y times 3y plus 2 squared equals 0. Now I'm going to have to do a real short video just to finish this one up. Okay, look for it.